Welcome to Goddard Rocket Playoff Baseball on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM and online at ksvptv.com.
There's a stretch at the high fastball, and it's flied into deep left field. It's through. It's going to split the left fielder and the center fielder. Aguilar with a good jump. He's going to score standing up easily. And Dewar has a stand-up RBI double on a high fastball from Duran.
Rocket Baseball on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM and online at ksvptv.com is presented by Amigo Machinery, Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Central Valley Electric Cooperative, Dion's Pizzas, Salads, and Subs, Eastern New Mexico University Portales and ENMU Roswell, Farmers Country Market, Fergie's Plumbing and Heating, Maupin and Brown Dentistry, National Furniture Liquidators, Pecos Valley Equipment, Plateau, Richland Dodge, Richland GM, Roswell Honda, Roswell Hyundai, Roswell Seed Company, Trustmark Roofing, and Wakefield Oil. Now, on to the action. Attention Roswell Coyote fans. When you have a history of greatness, the real challenge starts after the finish line. When victory alone isn't enough, raise your bar, keep dreaming, and go beyond the limits that you thought possible. The new 2024 Honda Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot, part of the Roswell Honda Rugged Trail Sport lineup. Roswell Honda, proud supporter of all Roswell High School sports.
Maybe your AC unit needs a little tender loving care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know Jack. In fact, they're downright funky. Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know Jack. 632-2660.
It's a great time to buy a Kubota. From America's #1 selling compact tractor to zero-turn mowers and versatile RTVs. Get your perfect match delivered to your door now through June 30th. Get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months, or up to $3,000 off an L3302 compact Kubota tractor. Now through 6/30/2025. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information. Visit Amigo Machinery in Roswell or see us online at amigo-machinery.com.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
Cameron Brown. Now hitting for Chaparral is number 11, Flores. We only got the last names, and he is the third baseman for Chaparral. I'll be doing some information. Here's the wind from Brown. Fastball, and it's hit out to second base. Bad read by Dewar. It's a sign of a player not used to playing on turf. He thought that ball was going to break to the middle, and it's shot out toward right field, and it's a clean single for Flores. And with one out, Chaparral has a runner on first base. Now to bring up to the plate, number 3, Torres. He is the center fielder for Chaparral. Here's Brown's first pitch from the stretch. It's a curveball, misses down and in to the left-handed hitting Torres for ball 1. These two teams playing to advance to the semifinals. Here's a kick and delivery. Another breaking ball, misses down and away. Ball 2 to Torres. Number 10 is Carlos Torres. Here's a Torres fastball, and it's laced out, flared out to left field. It's a C. It falls fair territory. Number of Rockets gave up on it, and it's going to be a stand-up double for Carlos Torres. And with one down here in the top of the first, Chaparral has 2 runners in scoring position. It was a good fastball in on Torres' hands. He flared it over the third baseman's head, who is Jaden Herrera, and it fell out no man's land, and Flores was able to advance to third base. That'll bring to the plate number 13, Michael Molina. Michael listed as a senior for Chaparral. There's the first pitch, breaking ball, catches the outside corner, called strike one. Here's the 0-1 delivery. It's another slider, swing and a miss. Great block by Jaden Fuentes behind the plate. 0-2 on Michael Molina, cleanup hitter for Chaparral. There's a changeup, misses down, bounces in. It's 1-2. Chaparral led by Jose Soria. Here's the 1-2 delivery from Brown. Breaking ball misses away. Good job by Fuentes to not let that ball get by him. Evens the count at 2-2. How's that, Mike? Are we good back there? Brown in the windup with one down. There's a breaking ball. It's skied. Dewar backing up, waving everybody off. High sky here in Albuquerque. He makes the play. He'll run it back into the infield, and Brown has out number 2 on Michael Molina on the F4 putout. Brown back to the windup, now facing Ramos. There's a breaking ball, misses down and away, ball 1. Number 6, Robert Ramos, listed as a senior. Brown trying to wiggle his way out of some traffic here early. Fastball misses bad and away in the left-handed batter's box. Good job by Fuentes to not let that get by. Plenty of room behind the catchers, behind the plate here at this stadium. 2-0 is the count on Ramos, the left fielder. There's another fastball, and it's 3-0. There's a fastball miss down and away, and it's bases loaded. With 2 outs here, that'll bring to the plate Chaparral shortstop, Aiden Munoz. Munoz wears number 28. There's a breaking ball, catches the strike zone on the outside corner, called strike 1. How do we sound now, Mike? Brown to the windup. Here's the 0-1 delivery, fastball, inside corner, 0-2. Great pitch by Brown there. Brown 1 pitch away of pitching out of this bases loaded jam here in the first inning. There's a breaking ball. It's flared to left field. Left fielder's breaking in. He's not going to get there. He stops it, kicks away from him. It's going to score 2 runs. It's going to be a stand-up 2 RBI double for Aiden Munoz. On the play, scoring Nicholas Flores and Robles. It was a good pitch, but Munoz just stuck his bat out there. Here's the first pitch. Fastball misses away to Robles, excuse me. That was Carlos Torres who scored on the play. There's a fastball on the outside corner, evens the count at 1-1 to Salvador Robles, the DH for Chaparral. There's another breaking ball, misses down and away, 2-1 on Robles. Here's a 2-1 delivery. Fastball just wide. It's 3-1 to the DH, Salvador Robles. Brown to the windup. Another fastball misses down and away, and it's ball 4. Oh, excuse me. That pitch was called a strike. It's full count. Here's the full count delivery. Fastball swing and a miss. And Brown gets out number 3 on his first strikeout of the day for Chaparral in the first inning. 2 hits, 3 runners left on base, no rocket errors, and 2 Chaparral runs. After 1/2 inning, it is Chaparral 2. Goddard coming to the plate with 0. We'll be back on KEND 106.5, Roswell's Talk FM after this short.
Picture this. You're behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground, moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever, and enjoying the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand what this feels like, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Looking to start, continue, or complete your higher education journey? Join the more than 5,700 current Greyhounds on their journey to student success. Eastern New Mexico University offers the most affordable higher education degree in the Southwest, and New Mexico residents can go to school tuition-free with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship. With online or in-person degrees, ENMU is the right choice for you. For more information, visit enmu.edu. ENMU, student success, that's what we're about.
Welcome back to action, baseball fans. We're here at the Nissan Credit Union 4A Classification State Baseball Tournament quarterfinal round. Both these teams won their 3-game series last weekend. Chaparral defeating Belen and Goddard defeating Los Alamos. The Goddard Rockets leading off is Adiel Aguilar. He will be facing Molina, Michael Molina, a senior from Chaparral. Here's the first pitch from Molina. First pitch fastball in the inside corner, called strike 1. Aguilar hitting .302 on the season. Molina, a right-handed hitter. There's another fastball. Aguilar flares it off the right side. It's out of play, foul. 0-2 on the Rocket leadoff hitter, Adiel Aguilar. Rockets today wearing their all-white uniforms, Columbia blue numbers, Columbia blue piping on the jerseys and the pants. Here's the 0-2 delivery. It's a fastball, misses away wide. Easy take for Aguilar, not a competitive pitch. We'll get you the Rocket defense and the Chaparral defense here as we get into the ball game. Battery mate for Molina is Tavares. Daniel Tavares. There's a good pitch on the inside, and Adiel does a great job to flare it off to the right side. It's foul. We'll do 1-2 again. Sebastian Tavares is that catcher for Chaparral. Here's the wind from Molina to Aguilar. Fastball. Fouled off again. Good job by Adiel Aguilar here against Molina. For those of you softball fans, St. Pius and Goddard in the second inning are tied at zeros. 1-2 delivery from Molina to Aguilar. It's a changeup. It bounces in. It's 2-2. 2-2. Great at bat here going for the leadoff hitter. Rockets need to do what they can to get one of those 2 runs back. They surrendered in the top of the first inning. Molina's 2-2 delivery to Aguilar. Breaking ball. It's in the 5-7, 5-6 hole, and it's through to the left side out into left field for a single for Adiel Aguilar. Great at bat for Adiel Aguilar there. Got down 0-2 early and then battled his way back. That'll bring up freshman second baseman number 8, Brady Dewar. Brady Dewar hitting .379 on the year. Aguilar with a good lead over at first base. Molina working from the stretch. Here's the first pitch delivery. It's a fastball and it's hit. It's a 3-hopper. The shortstop slips. He feeds the second base for out number 1. Oh, never mind. It's an error. It could not be completed. Aguilar will reach second base on the E4. Dewar will reach first base on the fielder's choice. And the Rockets have 2 runners on with nobody out here. And Rocket pitcher Cameron Brown up at the plate. Brown wears number 7. Chaparral head coach Jose Soria comes out and he wants to know if that drop did not happen on the transfer. But the second place umpire says, I'm going to confer with my partners to see what they saw. They're going to get together. It does not look like he completed the catch. Looks like the feed from the shortstop hit him in the palm. But the officials are conferring on the plate or out on the field. And then the decision is made. He is safe. Very difficult play. I don't think the home plate umpire could be looking out that far. And the first base umpire's got to be paying attention to Dewar busting down the line. So Brown here with an opportunity to help his own cause out. Molina comes set. Aguilar with the lead. There's a breaking ball, misses up and in. It's ball 1. The Chaparral outfield extremely deep in center. As a matter of fact, deep all the way around. Double play depth up the middle. Third baseman even with the bag, and the first baseman's playing deep. Here's the 0-1 delivery. It's a fastball at the letters. Called strike 1. Evens the count at 1-1 on Brown. Rocket catcher Jaden Fuentes on deck. Brown hitting .353 on the year for the Rockets. Here's Molina's 1-1 delivery. It's another breaking ball. It's skied. Center field, it's going to be a long run in for him. Going to be a tough play, and he does make the catch. What a great catch by the left-hander out in center field. That is Carlos Torres. Or excuse me, Salvador Robles playing center field for, I keep getting him wrong there. It's Carlos Torres out in center field. It made a fine running catch. He had a long way to go. But Brown is out number 1 on the F8. That'll bring to the plate Rocket backstop Jaden Fuentes. Aguilar on the move to third base, and he's going to have the bag stolen easily, as well as Dewar will advance. And just like that, the Rockets have 2 runners in scoring position. Is a breaking ball miss. Oh, it's called strike on the outside corner. Dewar to second with a stolen base. Aguilar to third with a stolen base. Swing and a miss on a slider, and Fuentes is down 0-2. Chaparral brings their defense all the way in. They will attempt to cut off a run on a ground ball. Fuentes just needs to shorten up here, put a ball in play. Lots of room to flare a ball over the infield. Molina set. Here's the 0-2 delivery, and it's going to be a slow roll to the right side. They're going to come to the plate. It's not going to be in time. It's going to be an RBI, fielder's choice, or excuse me, single for Jaden Fuentes. It was a slow roller to second base, and the Chaparral second baseman chose to try to get Adiel Aguilar out at the plate, and Aguilar broke with contact. It was a great read. The second baseman had to run toward the right field side to make this play, and his throw to home plate was not in time. Dewar advances to third, and with one down, the Rockets have runners at the corners. That's going to bring to the plate Rocket third baseman Jaden Herrera. Herrera wears number 20. He's a right-handed hitter. There's a first pitch fastball swing and a miss. Jaden needs to cut that swing down a little bit. Just get us some contact here. Once again, Chaparral back to double play depth all the way around, in at the corners. There's a pick at first base. Pick attempt of courtesy runner Peyton Pena in running for Fuentes at first base. Lots of room in the outfield here. Here's the 0-1 delivery. It's a fastball. It's lined into left field. That's going to be a RBI single, and just like that, the Rockets have tied this ball game in the bottom of the first inning with one out. Runners at first and second. Great job by Jaden Herrera. He took an inside fastball, pulled his hands in, and just laced it out into left field for an RBI. He drives in Dewar. Fuentes, courtesy runner Peyton Pena advances to second base. There's a first pitch fastball in the inside corner to Rocket DH Marcos Rodriguez, and he takes it for a called strike on the inside corner.
I've never seen
Marcos hitting in the 5-hole here, had a really good weekend last weekend. Hopefully he can continue here. There's a breaking ball. He flares it off to the right side. He's down in the count 0-2. But it is baseball. I believe Jaden Herrera was 0 for the last weekend, and look at that. He starts 1 for 1 for the day with an RBI. Got to be able to have a short memory in this ball game. Molina back to the mound here. He's going to come stretch to the set in the stretch. Long look in. Rodriguez on top of the plate. There's a fastball. It's a high hopper right at the plate, and it's foul. He is right on top of the plate against Michael Molina, the senior from Chaparral. Aiden Munoz, his battery mate, is a sophomore behind the plate. We already know that the outfielder there is Carlos Torres. There's a slider away, and Marcus does a good job to spoil a good pitch. Fouled it off. We'll do the 0-2 again. Rockets having some good, tough at-bats here against Molina in this bottom of the first inning. Molina back in. Rodriguez, the right-handed hitter. 0-2 delivery. Breaking ball up and in, and it hits him. It hits him. It's going to be a hit by pitch, and the bases will be loaded for the Rockets here. That'll advance Jaden Herrera to second. Courtesy runner Peyton Pena to third base. Pena in there running for catcher Fuentes. Another update from Goddard softball. It's 0-0 now in the third inning. That'll bring to the plate for the Rockets first baseman Donovan Davis. Davis takes the first pitch Fastball down low. Ball 1. Davis hitting .434 on the year. Another Rocket that had a great weekend last weekend against Los Alamos. Molina's set. There's a fastball on the outside corner, fouled off straight back. Good pass by Davis there. Evens the count at 1-1, just didn't barrel it up. He was right on it, fouled that ball straight back. Pena, the runner at third base, is a senior. Herrera, the runner at second base, is a sophomore. Rodriguez, the runner at first base, is a junior. And Davis, the hitter at the plate, is another junior. Quick visit there by the Chaparral catcher, Sebastian Tavares. Davis, good speed at the plate. So if he can get a ball on the ground here, it's going to be tough to double him up. As long as he gets it to the middle, should be able to score. Pena. Michael Molina comes set, hands at his belt. Here's the kick. It's a changeup. It's a high hopper, but it's fouled down the third base line, fielded by Coach Alvarado. And it's a 1-2 count. Chaparral in the all-black uniforms with white pinstripes, or silver pinstripes, I should say. Silver numbers, white hat with the black bill. Another long look in for Molina. Davis calls timeout, and it's granted by the home plate official. Molina's set. We're back to action. It's a breaking ball just off the plate. Great take by Davis there. Good competitive two-strike pitch by Molina. Evens the count at 2-2. Davis, like Rodriguez with 2 strikes, is on top of the plate. Toes on top of the inside line of the batter's box. These are all turf fields here at this complex in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Fastball, and it's skied to right field. The runner at third base, and it's a long run, and it just falls foul. That ball bounced over the fence. That ball is carrying today. Nice warm day today. Davis let that ball get good and deep, and he fried it to the right side. It would have been an easy score for Pena. He had went back to the bag to tag. As a matter of fact, all 3 runners were tagging on that. Good read if it was going to be foul. But we'll do the 2-2 count once again. The pitch count here for Molina, starting to elevate in the first inning. 2-2 delivery. Change up. Once again, it's skied down the right field side, and it is foul out of play. We'll do 2-2 once again. Davis will now see the 6th pitch of this at-bat. Chaparral in at the corners, double play depth up the middle, extremely deep in the outfield. Ball appears to be carrying out here on the west side of Albuquerque. It's a beautiful day here, not a cloud in the sky. Molina comes set. Here's a 2-2 delivery. It's a fastball painted on the outside corner, and Davis goes down on strikes looking for out number 2. It was a great pitch by Molina, painted the outside corner. Just too good of a pitch for Donovan Davis to be taken with 2 strikes. That'll bring to the plate right fielder number 1, Jose Porras. Porras is a sophomore. Porras hitting .359 on the season. We're hoping here that Molina will start him with the fastball. He's a good fastball hitter. Oh, and he starts him with a breaking ball, and it bounces away. Great job by Sebastian Tavares to not allow that ball to get away. Excellent block by Tavares. That ball bounced well into the left-handed batter's box, and he was able to get a glove on it and knock it down and keep it right there at the plate. So Chaparral now back at full depth all the way around, deep at first, deep at third, and deep up the middle. There's a breaking ball, another breaking ball back-to-back. When that one catches the plate, right down the heart of the plate, it evens the count at 1-1. Glad to see Jose taking these breaking balls early in the count. Starting to figure out he's a good fastball hitter. See if Molina throws him another one. And it's a fastball, misses up high. 2-1 on the Rockets sophomore, Jose Porras. Porras with 10 RBIs on the season. Good leads by the Rockets. Rodriguez over at first, needs to be careful with back pick. Here's a 2-1 delivery. It's a breaking ball right over the heart of the plate, and it's called strike two, evens the count at 2-2. Now Jose is going to have to widen out, go into two-strike mode. Put this ball in play. Challenge Molina. Michael Molina, the senior, number 13. Here's his 2-2 delivery to Porras. It's a fastball, misses down and away, and it'll be full count. The runners will be off on this next pitch. So if Porras could get a knock right here, it should score 2 runners easily. Even though Herrera out at second base, he's not the fleetest of foot, but he runs well. Jose just needs to stay short, stay inside this pitch, and put it in play. Here's the full count delivery from Molina to Porras. It's a breaking ball, and it's skied out to center field, and Carlos Torres makes the catch at shoulder high. Great at bat for Porras. That ball didn't find the ground. So the Rockets, with out number 3 on the F8, and Molina pitches out of a bases loaded jam. For the Rockets, in the first inning, 2 hits, 3 runners left on base, 1 Chaparral error, and at the end of 1 complete inning, it is Chaparral 2, Goddard 2. We'll be back after this short break on Roswell's Talk FM, 106.5 KEN.
Attention Roswell Coyote fans. Do you love your car? Well, Roswell Hyundai wants to help you keep your current car with a lower payment. Introducing Refi with Hyundai. Roswell Hyundai wants to help you refinance your current vehicle with rebates and discounts to lower your payment. If you're ready to upgrade, Roswell Hyundai has a fresh inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles. With special financing available, Hyundai can help regardless of your credit with I-10 accepted. Don't forget, all new Hyundais come with a 5-year bumper-to-bumper warranty and 2 years of free oil changes. So upgrade your ride or refi with Hyundai. Roswell Hyundai, 1909 West 2nd, a proud supporter of Roswell Coyote Sports.
Some wounds need expert care to heal properly. At Artesia General Hospital's Wound Care and Hyperbaric Medicine Center, we use advanced treatments like hyperbaric oxygen therapy to help chronic wounds heal faster. If you or a loved one has a wound that won't heal, call 575-736-8235 today and take the first step toward recovery.
Welcome back, baseball fans. We're here at the Newsenda Credit Union State Baseball Tournament 4A Division. There's the first pitch from Cameron Brown to number 9, Sebastian Tavares, who is the catcher. There's another high fastball, 2 strikes. That one's a swinging type. First pitch was a called strike. Brown ahead, 0-2 quickly. There's another fastball, misses away, and it's fouled off to the right side. On the roster, this individual is listed as number 9, but the last name is Ramirez. There's a breaking ball, catches the inside corner, called strike 3, and that's Brown's second strikeout on the day. That was number 9. Number 9 listed as Sebastian Tavares. That'll bring to the plate number 24, Jaime Soria, he's a junior. He's playing first base. He's a left-handed hitter. There's a fastball in the inside corner called strike one. Soria, a junior. Left-hander, swing and a miss on a good fastball. 0-2. Brown reached back and got a little bit extra on that. Brown working at a feverish pace. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Another fastball elevated, and it's a strikeout swinging for out number 2. Good job of Brown executing an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. That'll bring to the plate leadoff hitter Nieto. There's the first pitch fastball called strike one. That's Israel Nieto. He flew out to left field his first at bat. That was Porter Wakefield with the catch out there. There's another fastball in. It's a ball. Another update from Goddard softball. It's 0-0 in the fourth. They're battling St. Pius. There's a breaking ball, and it's fouled off right at the plate. Evens the count. Excuse me, it takes the count to 1-2. Brown ahead. Brown in the windup. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball, 2-seam, misses away badly. Easy take for Nieto. Nieto plays right field. He's a junior for Chaparral. Left-handed hitter. There's a breaking ball down, bounces in. Full count on Nieto. See if Brown just challenges him with a good fastball in right here. Nieto is on top of the plate. There is a fastball in, and it misses. And it's a base on balls with 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. That'll bring to the plate number 11, Nicholas Flores. Nicholas Flores is the Chaparral third baseman. Nicholas, his last at-bat, had a single through the right side. There's a pick attempt, and Nieto dives back in safe. There's a slide curveball, good block by Fuentes, and it misses wide for ball 1. There's another pick attempt over to first base, and dives back in safe, does Nieto. Israel Nieto over at first base. Brown a long look. There's a fastball elevated, swing and a miss. Evens the count at 1-1 on Nicholas Flores. On deck, Carlos Torres. There's another pick attempt. Nieto dives back in safe. Center fielder Carlos Torres on deck. He's a senior. Brown set. Hands at his belt. There's a breaking ball, and it's sky to the right side. Foul out of play. Brown up on Flores. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2, 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball, it's hung, and Torres does a great job, and he grounds it through the left side for a single. And with 2 outs, Chaparral has a runner in scoring position. Good job by Flores there. He took a hanging curveball from Brown, sat back on it, and hit it right in between Herrera and Aguilar in the 5-6 hole. That will bring up Carlos Torres. He had a flare down the left side for an RBI double. His first at-bat, Brown jammed him with a fastball. There's a fastball in the outside corner, called strike 1 to the Chaparral center fielder. Here's the one to deliver. It's another breaking ball, and it's hit through the left side. Wakefield bobbles it in left field, but he doesn't panic. He gets it up, gets it into the cutoff man, and Chaparral will have bases loaded. Torres took a breaking ball in underneath his hands, and he just hit it through the left side, inside-out swing. And Brown for the second inning working with a bases loaded jam. Hasn't given up a run yet. This prompts Coach Alvarado to come out, visit his hurler. That'll bring to the plate for Chaparral today's pitcher, senior Michael Molina. Michael wears number 13. He's a right-handed hitter. Michael, his first at-bat, popped out to second base. Shallow right field. Dewar ran back 4 or 5 steps and fielded that ball. Brown working in the full windup now. Be imperative. There's a first pitch fastball across the outside corner. Call, strike 1. If Brown can get that pitch all day long, it's going to be a tough day for these Chaparral hitters. Here's the one delivery. Changeup bounces in. Great job by Jaden Fuentes. That ball bounced in the left-handed batter's box. Even to count at 1-1. Brown just overthrew the changeup. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball bounces in. 2-1 on Michael Molina. Molina trying to help his own cause here. Brown trying to wiggle out of a jam. There's a breaking ball, swing and a miss. Evens the count at 2-2. Cameron went to the straight curveball there. He does throw the slider too. It's just got more velocity. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 delivery from Brown to Molina. Elevated fastball. It's going to be a one-hopper back to Dewar. Fires to first base for out number 3. And a great job by Dewar to wiggle out of that, by Brown to wiggle out of that bases loaded jam on the 4-3 putout of Michael Molina. For Chaparral in the top of the second inning, there were 2 hits, 3 runners left on base, no rocket errors, and no Chaparral runs. At the end of 1.5 innings, it is Chaparral 2, Goddard 2. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com, audio only, and Roswell's Talk FM, KEND 106.5 after this short break.
Are rates and inflation getting you down? Roswell Nissan thinks 0 is a much better number, as in 0.0% on brand new 2025 Nissan Pathfinders, and low rates on brand new Armadas, Rogues, and Altimas. Roswell Nissan is the home of the largest used car supercenter in the state. A massive selection of trucks and SUVs, including a huge selection of certified pre-owned vehicles. And now through May 31st, hit no payments for 90 days, and payments as low as $199 a month. Think low, think 0 at Roswell Nissan, 2111 West 2nd.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Welcome back, baseball fans. The New Santa Credit Union 4A State Baseball Tournament in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Leading off for the Rockets here in the bottom of the second in this 2-2 ball game is Nathan Herrera, Rocket center fielder, facing Michael Molina, and Herrera attempts a push bunt down the first base line, and he bunts through it for strike 1. Good idea, because big Jaime Soria was playing way back. He draws him in now. Here's the 0-1 delivery. It's a breaking ball, and it's laced down the left field line. Just foul. That was a breaking ball in underneath Herrera's hands, and he pulled the hands in, but pulled it foul. He's down 0-2. For Chaparral on the infield from third to first is sophomore Nicholas Flores at third. At shortstop, sophomore Aiden Munoz. At second base, sophomore Sebastian Tavares. And at first base, junior Jaime Soria. Here's the 0-2 delivery from Molina to Herrera. It's a breaking ball. It bounces in the dirt. Herrera runs well, and he's going to get on the E2. It's a strikeout, but the ball got away from according to the number on the roster, it is Daniel Maciel playing catcher, but in the lineup they gave us, it's Tavares. But we show Tavares' number playing second base, so we'll try to get a clarification on that. Nonetheless, Nathan Herrera is on at first base on the E2, and that'll bring to the plate leadoff hitter Adiel Aguilar. Aguilar had a single his first at-bat through the left side. There's a first pitch fastball, and it's laced back through the middle. Great piece of hitting by Adiel Aguilar. Took a first pitch fastball from Molina and hit a clean single back through the box. Hit it so hard, as a matter of fact, Herrera's only able to advance one bag with as deep as Carlos Torres is playing out in center field. That'll bring to the plate Rocket second baseman, freshman number 8, Brady Dewar. Brady Dewar with the fielder's choice the last time. Here's the first pitch. It's a breaking ball, bounces. It's ball one to Dewar. Dewar actually reached first base on an E4 his last at time. He hit a ground ball to shortstop. The shortstop slipped and fell, made a good throw to the second baseman, but the second baseman could not catch the ball. And everybody was safe. Aguilar at second and Dewar at first. Here's the kick from Molina in the delivery. It's a fastball fouled off straight back. Evens the count at 1-1. An update on Goddard softball. In the middle of the fifth inning, Goddard is up 2-0 in that contest against St. Pius. We're here in a 2-2 ball game in the bottom of the second inning. 2 runners on for the Rockets, nobody out. Brady Dewar at the plate. Runners are moving. They pick a good pitch to break on. It's a breaking ball, called strike. 2 strikes on Dewar. Good job on him taking there because Herrera and Aguilar had such good jumps. Aguilar steals third base. Herrera steals third base and Aguilar steals second base. There's timeout here, and the training staff for Chaparral is coming out. As don't know if Molina felt something. That was a breaking ball that missed up, or not missed up, it was up in the zone. Dewar did a great job of taking there because the bags were easily stolen by Herrera and Aguilar. And with nobody out here in the bottom of the second, the Rockets have 2 runners in scoring position. Nathan Herrera, who reached first base on the E2, and Aguilar, who had a clean single back through the box. It is definitely not the arm of Molina's. They're out there checking the right leg of Molina. Don't know if he landed wrong or what, but he appears to be in some discomfort out there. Being offered some water there. There is since 2 coaches came out, it looks like they are counting this as a mound visit. Now that a number of coaches, as a matter of fact, there's going to be a pitching change. Now coming to pitch will be center fielder Carlos Torres. We'll see if Molina goes to center field. It is definitely an arm issue in the elbow area. The training staff is looking at that. Sorry, I thought they were looking at his right leg. Molina definitely grimacing. Number 1 will be entering the ball game. That is Justin Castillo, and it appears that he will be entering for Molina, as I doubt that Molina would be able to make a throw anywhere across this diamond. We hope that that young man is okay. Number 1, sophomore Justin Castillo entering this ball game. And preliminary report would be that he is going to be playing center field. Castillo entering this ball game. Although Molina is still out on the field, while Carlos Torres finishes up his warm-up tosses. Since this is going to be an injury timeout, he should have an unlimited amount of warm-up pitches to get ready to enter this ball game. So here in the bottom of the second inning, Justin Castillo's entering this ball game. But like I mentioned, the starting pitcher, Molina, has not left the field yet. And now he looks like he's heading off the field with the training staff. Molina Sr., but he immediately put his hands on his knees after he delivered that breaking ball strike to Dewar after that pitch. And as a matter of fact, he is coming out of the game, senior Michael Molina. We hope that he's able to bounce back from this and be okay. We hope it's nothing serious. But that brings Carlos Torres, left-handed pitcher on the mound, still getting warm-up tosses. And we'll give you that defensive change, but we do know that Justin Castillo entered the ball game for Molina. So Carlos Torres will enter the ball game with runners in scoring position, and he will inherit a 1-2 count on Rockets second baseman Brady Dewar. Dewar's been an effective Rocket offensive player all season long. Dewar, like I mentioned, has 16 RBIs, 5 doubles on the season. He's hitting .379. Looks like they're breaking it up. Torres throws one last breaking ball there. Oh, signals to his catcher, Tavares. Here comes a fastball. Looks like a good two-seam fastball. Or actually, Daniel Maciel is the catcher for them. We have the infield defense set for Chaparral. It's Flores at third, Munoz at short, Tavares at second, Soria at first, and now pitching will be Torres throwing to Maciel. 1-2 count on Dewar. Torres will be working from the stretch, gets his sign from Maciel. Here's a delivery. It's a breaking ball, and it catches a backdoor breaking ball, and it's called strike 3. Good backdoor breaking ball. from Torres there for out number 1. That'll bring to the plate Rocket pitcher Cameron Brown. Cameron flew out to shallow center field. Torres was playing center field at that time and had to run a good 25 yards in to make the catch. That's how high it was. Torres comes set. He's a left-handed hurler. Breaking ball. It's flared. It's going to fall in center. No, it's not. It does fall. It goes off the center fielder's glove, and both runners advance. It's going to be an RBI single. That's number 4 now playing center field, I think. I can't see that far. No, we'll just say it's Daniel Castillo. He could not make the play. He came running in. It was going to be a tough play. It's an RBI single for Cameron Brown. Out into center field. It was a sinking line drive out to center field. He had a good break on it, but could not complete the catch. And Herrera scores on the Brown single. That will bring up Rocket cleanup hitter, catcher Jaden Fuentes. Fuentes had an RBI single his last at-bat. There's a fastball, and it's fouled off to the right side, out of play. Fuentes is down, 1 strike. From my vantage point here, high above home plate, Torres seems to have a little more velocity than Molina did. Comes set, he kind of has his back to the hitter. High leg lift, there's a changeup, catches the outside corner, great pitch, and Fuentes is down 0-2. Courtesy runner at first base. I'll get you that number here in a bit. Torres comes set. There's a good fastball in on Fuentes' hands, and he fouls it off. We'll do 0-2 again. Okay. Braxton Wooten is the courtesy runner over at first base. Here's the 0-2 delivery. It's another fastball. Good job by Fuentes, flaring off some pitches here. On this new hurler, Carlos Torres. Fuentes on top of the dish here. Runner breaks at first. It's skied, and it's going to be straight back. Nobody can see it, including me, and it fouls out of play. High sky here. Fuentes doing a great job here battling Carlos Torres. Wooten had a good jump there. Runner at third base, Aguilar. Chaparral at double play depth up the middle. Third baseman Flores is in at third base. Soria holding on Wooten at first. Here's the kick. Fastball, once again, fouled off to the right side. Good job by Jaden here, staying alive. The Rockets now with a one-run lead here in the bottom of the second, 3-2. End of the fifth over at softball. Goddard is up on St. Pius, 2-0. We want to wish Coach Manzanares and the girls all the best of luck here. Torres back to set. Here's his kick. It's a breaking ball, misses wide. He attempted the backdoor breaking ball again, and it was off the dish. Good take by Jaden. That's the pitch that he got Dewar out looking. But this one was just a little wide. It didn't catch any part of the plate. Great lead by Wooten over at first base. Torres comes set, hands below his belt. There's another breaking ball, misses up this time. 2-2 is the count. And now Fuentes with a 7-pitch at bat here. He will be seeing his 7th pitch. Torres comes set. Here's a 2-2 delivery. Fastball in. It's a jam shot. It's going to be down out into left center field. Fuentes, big turn. He's going to hold. It's going to be an RBI single for Fuentes. Adiel Aguilar will score his 2nd run of the day. Great job of Braxton Wooten running at first base, and he goes from first to third on the single by Fuentes into left center field. That will bring on courtesy runner Peyton Pena for Fuentes at first base, and Jaden Herrera will be up at the plate. He had an RBI single his first at bat back in the first inning. It will be his first time seeing Carlos Torres. Torres back to set. There's a breaking ball, misses away. Ball one to Herrera. Rockets with a 4-2 lead here in the bottom of the second inning. Early in this quarterfinal matchup between Chaparral and Goddard. Torres comes set. Pena, there's a pick. He dives back safely. Good move there by Torres. It was a close play back at first base. Pena had one jab step and was able to dive back in. One ball to count on Rocket third baseman sophomore Jaden Herrera. Herrera hitting .261 on the season. There's a fastball and it's fouled off of catcher Daniel Maciel, and that got him good. Got him on the right arm. He signals to the dugout he'll be all right. Home plate umpire does the courtesy thing. He walks the ball out to Torres. It's a 1-1 count on Jaden Herrera with Braxton Rutan, courtesy runner at third base. He's running for Cameron Brown. And courtesy runner Peyton Pena running over at first base for Fuentes. Up at the plate, Rocket third baseman Jaden Herrera. Chaparral defense in at the corners, double play depth up the middle. Torres comes set. There's a fastball, misses badly out wide. Good job by Maciel to prevent that ball from going to the backstop. It's 2 balls and 1 strike on the Rocket third baseman, Jaden Herrera. If you've not been at this complex, there's 4 games, 5 games going on all at the same time. Here's the 2-1 delivery from Torres to Herrera. It's a fastball, misses up and in. It's 3-1. Just missed. To my left, it's Mayfield playing Sandia in a 5A matchup. Can't see which games are going to my right and behind me. Torres comes set. Here's the 3-1 delivery to Herrera. Needs to spot 1 ball up here, 1 spot. There is a fastball down, and he fouled it off straight back. Takes the count to full. See if Coach Alvarado chooses to put courtesy runner Pena in motion here with 1 down and Herrera at the plate. Could be, we'll see if Torres trusts that backdoor breaking ball with full count. Timeout is granted. Asked for at the plate. Jaden on top of the dish. There's a kick. Changeup bounces in, and it's going to be a bases loaded for the Rocks. Great at bat by Jaden Herrera. Pena will trot down to second, so we'll have Braxton Wooten running at third. Peyton Pena running at second, and Jaden Herrera at first, and that'll bring up Marcus Rodriguez, the Rocket DH. Marcus was hit by a pitch back in the first inning. This is his first time seeing Torres. Here's the first pitch delivery. It's a breaking ball, and it hits him in the back leg. It's going to be an RBI hit by pitch for Marcus Rodriguez. Torres just got on top of a breaking ball, and it hit Marcus Rodriguez in the back leg. And that'll be an RBI hit by pitch for Rodriguez. And the Rockets extend their lead to 5-3 here in the bottom of the second. Donovan Davis now stepping to the plate with bases loaded. He was a strikeout victim looking back in the first inning. There's a first pitch. Fastball bounces in. It's ball 1. Big spot here for Carlos Torres. He's a senior on the mound for Chaparral. Left-handed hurler. Chaparral in at the corners. Double play depth up the middle. Davis, the right-handed hitter. There's a fastball, misses up. It's 2-0. Chaparral outfield extremely deep in left field. Now the center fielder, Castillo, has moved in. And the right fielder is deep as well. Here's the 2-0 delivery. It's a breaking ball, and it misses wide. He tried the backdoor breaking ball there. It's 3-0. And Torres is one pitch away from an RBI base on balls to Donovan Davis. Davis in, he's on top of the plate. Davis wears number 16. There's a fastball, misses up high, and it is. It's ball 4, and it's an RBI base on balls for Donovan Davis. That brings home courtesy runner Peyton Pena. Jaden Herrera will now be running at third. Rodriguez will go down to third, and Donovan Davis trots down to first base. That prompts head coach Jose Soria to come out and visit Carlos Torres. Yes, Jose Soria is the head coach for Chaparral. He's assisted by Greg Martinez, Roxana Soria, and Carlos Torres. That meeting was short and brief. Probably from my days of experience is we can't defend walks. So gonna go ahead and challenge him, make him put this ball in play. This will bring the 9th hitter of this inning for the Rockets, sophomore right fielder Jose Porras. Jose flew out to deep center field. He takes a first pitch fastball, called strike one on outside corner. Two-seam fastball there. Ran to the outside corner. Torres in the stretch. Bases loaded for the Rockets. Here's the 0-1 delivery. It's a fastball, misses away. Tried the two-seamer again, but this time it ran off the plate. Evens the count at 1-1. I would describe Torres' delivery as a low 3/4, not a submarine, and not over the top. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball bounces in. It's 2 balls and a strike to Porras. Rockets sophomore right fielder. Now the Rockets are up 6-2 here in the bottom of the second inning. Torres comes set. There's a fastball fouled off straight back. Porras was right on that pitch, just did not get on top of it. Evens the count at 2-2. The man who started it all, Nathan Herrera, on deck. If Porras could get a ground ball here up the middle, he's extremely tough to double up. He's got great speed. Here's a 2-2 delivery. Backdoor breaking ball misses wide. It's full count. Full count, 1 down here. Rocket base runners need to be aware there's only 1 down. We don't want to run anybody off. Torres comes set, hands below his belt. Here's his kick. Fastball, and it's grounded out to short. It's a 2-hopper. Going to be out at second base, and Porras will not get an RBI, but a run will score on the fielder's choice. Donovan Davis will be out number 2 on the 6-4 putout. Porras just runs too well. That ball bounced 3 times, and he was going to be at first base on the fielder's choice. Great job by Jose to put the ball on the ground in the middle of the infield, and he was able to drive home a run. In Herrera, Rodriguez advanced to third base. There's a fastball, misses down low to Herrera for his second at bat here in the second inning. Rockets extend that lead to 7-2 here in the bottom of the second with 2 outs. Herrera was a strikeout victim, but the catcher, Maciel, could not control it. There's a fastball, and it's flared into right center field. That's going to be down. Porras is running hard. Alvarado is waving him around. The center fielder misses the cutoff man, and Porras will score standing up. It's going to be an RBI single for Nathan Herrera. And the speedy Porras scores from first base on the single into right center field by Nathan Herrera, and the Rockets are now up 8-2 here in the bottom of the second inning. Great base running by Porras. Good read by Coach Alvarado. We are up 9-2, excuse me, my elementary math is failing me. That'll bring to the plate leadoff hitter Adiel Aguilar. Adiel's 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles. He takes the first pitch breaking ball, bounces at the plate for ball 1. This will be his first time seeing Torres on the mound. Torres with the kick and the delivery. It's a fastball, and Aguilar is red hot today. He laces it into left field for another single. That's a 3 for 3 start for Adiel Aguilar, and Herrera hustles down to second base. I'll tell you what, Aguilar's hitting the ball so hard, nobody's able to advance 2 bases when he hits the ball to the outfield. He's hitting liners that are one hoppers to the outfield. Herrera, once again, was only able to advance 1 base. That'll bring to the plate freshman second baseman number 8, Brady Dewar. Brady faced Torres, and he was a strikeout victim looking on a backdoor breaking ball. Torres comes set, running start by the base runners, and they both were still standing up. Good read by Nathan Herrera out at second base. Torres never stopped him in his lead, and he just kept running. It's a stolen base for Herrera and Aguilar, and the Rockets now have 2 runners in scoring position, and ball 1 to Brady Dewar. Here's the 1-0 delivery. It's a fastball. Good hack by Brady, and he fouls it off straight back. He smacks his own helmet, and he's like, oh, man, I wish I had that one back. I just missed that pitch. Nonetheless, there's a good swing by Dewar on a good pitch. 1-1's the count. Herrera, the runner at third. Aguilar, the runner at second base. Here's the kick and the delivery. It's a fastball, and it's flared down the right side, and it's falls foul. That was an elevated fastball on the outside edge. Dewar let it get deep, and he fouled it off just foul down the right side. It is 1-2 to the Rockets' second baseman, Brady Dewar. Brady needs to be aware now that backdoor breaking ball that Torres has been using on right-handed hitters. Torres is set. Here's the kick. It's a changeup. It's a one-hopper. Torres boots it. He picks it up and tosses to first, and he gets Dewar out by a step over at first base. Dewar is out number 3 here in the bottom of the second inning on the 1-3 putout. We will take a short break here on Roswell's Talk FM 106.5 KEND radio. We'll be back after this.
Attention Goddard Rocket fans. When you have a history of greatness, the real challenge starts after the finish line. When victory alone isn't enough, raise your bar, keep dreaming, and go beyond the limits that you thought possible. The new 2024 Honda Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot, part of the Roswell Honda Rugged Trail Sport lineup. Roswell Honda, proud supporter of all Goddard High School sports.
Are you ready to succeed? The health education programs at ENMU Roswell can set you up for success with a wide variety of courses such as emergency medical services, fire science, medical assisting, nursing, and respiratory therapy. ENMU Roswell can prepare you for a rewarding career in the healthcare industry. ENMUR stacks courses in order to get the student into a job as quickly as possible while creating a pathway for more advanced certifications, licenses, and degrees. Eastern New Mexico University Roswell. Success starts here.
A big second inning. Bottom of the second inning, 4 hits, 2 runners left on base, 2 Chaparral errors, and at the end of 2 complete innings, it is Chaparral 2, Goddard 9. Leading off for Chaparral. Do you happen to know their mascot? It's the Chaparral Lobos. Leading off for the Lobos will be left fielder Ramos. Robert Ramos. Robert playing left field. Robert is a senior on the year. Right-handed hitter, first time facing Brown. There's a first pitch. Fastball misses down. Actually, I lied. It's the second time. He had a 4-pitch walk. There's 2 balls to Ramos. 2-0 to Ramos here. Brown needs to get in the strike zone with this 7-run lead here in the top of the third. There's another fastball miss. It's 3-0 to Ramos. I'm not sure. Maybe the scouting report says we stay away from Ramos here. Here's a 3-0 delivery. Brown tried to guide that in, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Ramos. And with nobody out here in the top of the third, the Lobos have the leadoff hitter on. That will bring to the plate Lobos shortstop Aiden Munoz. Munoz is a sophomore. Actually, that says number 28. Yes, and that is Aiden Munoz, 28. He had a 2 RBI single his last at-bat and was stranded on the bags. Brown now working from the stretch. There's a fastball miss away, and Brown has now thrown 5 in a row out of the zone. Rockets at double play depth up the middle. There's a fastball on the outside edge, called strike 1. That's the pitch Brown needed. Evens the count at 1-1. There's a fastball miss up and in. 2-1 on Aiden Munoz, the Lobo shortstop. Brown set. There's a breaking ball, misses away. It's 3-1. Brown did sit for a long while in that long bottom of the second inning for the Rockets. There's a fastball. It's a jam shot. Herrera's going to only have one play over to first base, and he makes a fine play at first base to get out the speedy Munoz. Herrera had to field that ball on the run, came in, threw off balance, and threw a strike over to Davis at first base. And just what Brown needed, out number 1. Robert Ramos advances to second base on the fielder's choice. But out number 1 is the 5-3 putout of a fine play by Jaden Herrera across the diamond to Donovan Davis. That will bring to the plate. I have Robles in the lineup, but it's showing by the roster Daniel Maciel, number 2. Daniel Maciel is listed as the catcher. First pitch fastball misses away by Brown. I'm going to go by their lineup here and say that this is Salvador Robles. There's another fastball, misses down and away. 2 balls on Salvador Robles. Oh, he is the DH. Salvador Robles is the DH. But he is wearing number 2. Coach may have very easily got the numbers mistaken. He takes a fastball high on the outside edge, but it's called strike 1. Here's the 2-1 delivery. It's a fastball painted on the outside edge. It's a swing and a miss on Robles. Evens the count at 2-2. Robles is DH. He's listed as a senior. 2-2 delivery. Fastball misses just down, takes the count to full. Full count on Robles here with the runner. Robert Ramos out at second base and 1 down. There's a fastball skied out to right field. Dewar backpedals and makes the shoulder high catch. Sure would like to see Jose Porras call off the backpedaling infielder. But he stopped, but nonetheless, it's out number 2 on the F4. Good job by Brown to jam Salvador Robles there and get the pop out the shallow right field. Out number 2. That will bring to the plate number 9. First pitch fastball, called strike 1. I have listed as Ramirez. Diego Ramirez, wearing number 9. There's another fastball, evens the count at 1-1. He's playing second base. There's a breaking ball, flare to the right side. This could be trouble. Diving effort by Porras comes up short. Big turn by Robert Ramos at second base. It's going to be a single for Diego Ramirez, the Lobos second baseman. That'll bring to the plate Soria, the first baseman. That is Jaime Soria. Jaime, a strikeout victim, his first at-bat. There's a fastball, misses down and away for ball 1. And with 2 outs here, the Lobos have runners on the corners. Trying to cut into this 7-run lead by the Rockets. Jaime, a left-handed hitter. There's a fastball. He had a good hack at that, and he fouled it off straight back. Just missed that pitch. Softball update, end of the 6th inning. St. Pius has taken the lead, 4-2 on the Rockets. Brown, a quick pick to first base. Oh, and it's a close play back there at first base. Diego Ramirez just dives in ahead of that pick play. But the first base umpire right there on top of it, he called the play safe. So we'll do 1-1 here. There's a changeup, good changeup by Cameron Brown. And Soria swings over the top. He's down in the count, 1-2. Brown looking to pitch out of this 2-runner jam. There's a fastball, misses down and in. Diego Ramirez takes off, and he will still second base standing. Counts even, 2-2. Lobos with 2 runners in scoring position here with 2 outs in the top of the 3rd inning. 2-2 delivery. Brown with the breaking ball, and it's pulled foul down the right side. Brown now working from the full windup. Porras deep and right. Wakefield shallow and left. Here's the 2-2 delivery. It's a fastball, swing and a miss. Elevated fastball by Cameron Brown. Gets out of this 2 runners on jam for out number 3 on the strikeout swinging of Jaime Soria here in the top of the 3rd inning. So for the Lobos, in the top of the 3rd inning, it was 1 hit, 2 runners left on base, no Rocket errors, and no Lobo runs. At the end of 2.5, it is the Chaparral Lobos 2, the Goddard Rockets 9. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com, audio only, and 106.5 KEND Radio, Roswell's Talk FM.
Attention Goddard Rocket fans! Do you love your car? Well, Roswell Hyundai wants to help you keep your current car with a lower payment. Introducing Refi with Hyundai. Roswell Hyundai wants to help you refinance your current vehicle with rebates and discounts to lower your payment. If you're ready to upgrade, Roswell Hyundai has a fresh inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles. With special financing available, Hyundai can help regardless of your credit with I-10 accepted. Don't forget, all new Hyundais come with a 5-year bumper-to-bumper warranty and 2 years of free oil changes. So upgrade your ride or refi with Hyundai. Roswell Hyundai, 1909 West 2nd, proud supporter of Goddard Rocket Sports.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to Get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571.
Welcome back to action here, baseball fans. Leading off for the Rockets, Cameron Brown. He takes a fastball from Torres wide for ball one. We're here in the bottom of the third inning. Rockets with a 7-run lead, 9-2 on the Chaparral Lobos. There's another fastball, misses down low, 2-0 on Brown. Torres, left-handed hurler, comes set. Here's a 2-0 delivery. It's a fastball, and it's hit into deep right field. Right fielder going back for the Lobos, and he makes the running catch out in right field is Israel Nieto, the junior from Chaparral. And Brown is out number one on a well-struck ball out to right field. That'll bring to the plate Jaden Fuentes. We're finally able to give you that Lobo defense outfield from left to right. Robert Ramos in left, Justin Castillo playing center field, and Israel Nieto out in right field. Now up at the plate, Jaden Fuentes. Fuentes with a single, his last at bat off Torres. There's a breaking ball, backdoor breaking ball. It's called strike one on the Rocket catcher, Jaden Fuentes. Jaden with 2 RBI singles on the day. There's a changeup down. Fuentes does a great job of hooking that through the left side for another single, and Fuentes is off to a 3-for-3 day today. Good job. That should bring out courtesy runner Peyton Pena. Pena will be running for Fuentes over at first base with one down here, and Jaden Herrera at the plate. Jaden is officially 1 for 1 on the day. He had a single back in the first. He had a RBI base on balls in that long second inning for the Rockets. His second time to see Torres. There's a ball on the field from one of the other fields there. Came up right as Torres was about to deliver the ball. The ball landed right in front of the plate. Here at the Jennifer Reardon Sports Complex on the west side of Albuquerque. Torres comes set. There's his kick. There's a breaking ball. Comes in, and Herrera fouls it off down the left side. He's down in the count, 0-1. Rockets need to continue to put pressure on the Lobos here. Score runs. Lobos with a big base running error. Robert Ramos was not running with 2 outs, and there was a single down the right field line, so he was not able to score. There's a fastball down and away, and Herrera fouls it off to the right side. He's down 0-2. Maybe he could do what he did the last time against Torres. He went down 0-2 and worked a walk. Just kept fouling off pitches. Torres back to the rubber. He's working from the stretch. Long look into Tavares. Here's the kick and the delivery. Change up down, it bounces, and Herrera swings over the top for out number 2. That will bring to the plate Rocket DH, number 11, Marcos Rodriguez. Marcus on the day has been hit by a pitch twice. One of those got him an RBI, and he scored a run in the second. Torres steps off. Good lead by Pena over at first base. Here's a kick. It's a changeup, and it's a two-hopper out to second base. There's some indecision there, and the second baseman did not know whether to toss the ball to the second base, to the shortstop, or go touch the bag. And the last second, he decides to touch it, and he beats Pena to the bag for out number 3 on the 4U putout. Rodriguez will be credited with the fielder's choice. And the Rockets go quietly in the bottom of the third. 1 hit, 1 runner left on base, no Lobo errors. And at the end of 3 complete innings, it is the Chaparral Lobos 2, the Goddard Rockets 9. We'll be back on Roswell's Talk FM 106.5 KEND after this.
National Furniture Liquidators Power Buy. Exceptional value and quality at the best price. 5-piece queen bedroom and exceptional buy at just $4.98. Sectional with storage case and pull-out bed just $5.99. 7-piece dining room unheard of at just $2.97. Ashley brand reclining sofa or love seat just $4.86 each piece. Power buys throughout the entire store plus great financing options regardless of your credit. National Furniture Liquidators when it comes to value, quality, and selection.
Nobody beats Shorty.
It's a great time to buy a Kubota. From America's #1 selling compact tractor to zero-turn mowers and versatile RTVs. Get your perfect match delivered to your door. Now through June 30th. Get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months, or up to $3,000 off an L3302 compact Kubota tractor. Now through 6/30/2025. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information. Visit Amigo Machinery in Roswell or see us online at amigo-machinery.com.
Welcome back to the Nusenda Credit Union 4A State Baseball Tournament. Goddard with a 7-run lead here in the top of the 4th inning. First pitch fastball from Brown to leadoff hitter Israel Nieto. Is a fastball above the belt, called strike 1. There's another fastball. Good job by a left-handed hitter there. And that ball gets by Wakefield. It's going to be a single and a 1-base error on the left fielder, Wakefield. Out in left field, he thought he had the ball, but it's a sharp single out to left field. Brown tried the fastball down and away, and Nieto just dropped the barrel on it and laced it out to left field. He reached first base cleanly, and then Wakefield could not glove the ball cleanly, and it's an error to get Nieto to second base. That will bring to the plate Nicholas Flores, number 11, right-hander for the Lobos, plays third base. There's a first pitch fastball up above the letters, ball 1. Nieto, the runner, out at second base. There's the 1-0 delivery. Another fastball misses up. Nicholas Flores, 2 for 2 on the day, 2 singles. Brown comes set. There's a breaking ball, get me over type, and it does. It's right down the middle. Called strike 1. Good job of Brown getting strike 1 there. He had to go to another pitch. Brown set, good long look. There's a fastball swing and a miss by Nicholas Flores. Evens the count at 2-2. Flores, like I mentioned, 2 for 2 on the day, and he scored a run back in the first inning. 2-2 delivery. Fastball painted on the outside corner, and it's called strike 3 for out number 1. Great job of Brown executing a painted outside fastball on the outside corner for his 5th strikeout of the day. That'll bring to the plate Lobo pitcher number 10, Carlos Torres. He's 2 for 2 on the day with a double and a single, and he scored a run. He also has an RBI. There's a fastball in on his hands, and he fouls it down the left field line for strike one. Tell you, these Lobo left-handed hitters have some good-looking swings. Brown needs to keep executing up and in the zone on them. They are just looking to drop the barrel and hit the ball the other way. Torres, where's number 10? There's a changeup, misses away. 1-1's the count. Cameron just didn't stay on top of that pitch. It got away from him wide into the right-handed batter's box. Torres, the left-handed hitting pitcher, he's a senior. Here's a 1-1 delivery, fastball. There it was. That was Torres' down and away fastball, but he could not pull the trigger on, and it's 1-2. He may have been looking for the Brown breaking ball in on his hands. See if Cameron goes to the slider on the back knee here of Torres with 2 strikes. And there, it was a fastball right at the belt, and Torres just got a piece of it and fouls it off. We'll do 1-2 again. Torres was right on that pitch, but Brown did a great job of elevating it and got just above the barrel. Brown comes set, looks over at Nieto. There is the backdoor breaking ball, back knee breaking ball, and it's called strike 3 for Brown's 6th strikeout of the day. Torres not liking the call, but nothing he can do about it. The home plate umpire called strike 3, and that's out number 2. Number 1 up to the plate now, Justin Castillo. He's playing center field for the Lobos, and he takes a first pitch fastball. It's his first time seeing Brown called strike 1 on the outside edge. He came in for the injured Michael Molina, who was the Lobo starting pitcher. Justin Castillo listed as a sophomore. There's another fastball missed wide, evens the count at 1-1. This is Castillo's first at bat. He came in the 2nd inning and is now playing center field. He wears number 1 for the Lobos. Brown comes set. Here's a delivery. Fastball swing and a miss. Good job by Fuentes to keep that ball here. It was a fastball that bounced. May have been a changeup. Nonetheless, it's 1 ball, 2 strikes on Justin Castillo, the Lobo center fielder. Here's the 1-2 delivery from Brown. Fastball away. Easy take for Castillo, just in the left-handed batter's box. Rockets need to be careful here. Fuentes with a throw that bounces back to Brown. 2-2 the count on Castillo. The ball didn't get far enough away from Brown for Nieto to be able to advance. Here's the 2-2 delivery, breaking ball, and it misses just in. Thought that ball was going to hit Castillo in the back, but it broke, but did not catch the inside corner of the plate, and it's full count to Justin Castillo here in the top of the 4th inning. Fastball. It's a one-hopper down to Donovan Davis. He fields it cleanly and steps on the bag for out number 3 here in the top of the 4th inning. So Brown does a great job of stranding Nieto out at second base on the 3-U put out by Donovan Davis. Davis did a good job. That's one of those tricky balls that could have squirted right by him. He stayed on it, smothered it, then stepped on the bag for out number 3 for the Lobos here in the top of the 4th inning. 1 hit, 1 runner left on base, 1 rocket air, and no Lobo runs. At the end of 3.5 complete innings, it is the Chaparral Lobos 2, the Goddard Rockets 9. We'll be back on Roswell's Talk FM Radio 106.5 KEND after this short.
Injury, surgery, or illness can set you back, but you don't have to recover alone. At Artesia General Hospital, our rehabilitation services team provides physical, occupational, and speech therapy to help you regain strength, mobility, and confidence. Take the next step toward recovery. Call 575-736-8174 today to schedule an appointment and get back to living life to the fullest.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
Welcome back, baseball fans, to the Nucenda Credit Union 4A State Baseball Tournament quarterfinal round. This is a contest between the Chaparral Lobos, the 13 seed, and the 12 seed Goddard Rockets. Leading off for the Rockets here in the bottom of the fourth is Rocket first baseman Donovan Davis. Donovan is 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI single back in the second inning. There's a first pitch fastball from Torres to Davis, and he laces it foul down the right field line. Just foul, maybe 2 feet down there. Nonetheless, it is strike one on the Rocket first baseman, Donovan Davis. Davis with kind of an open stance, but he does a great job of letting the ball get deep, and he kind of inside outs most fastballs, and he uses the right side of the field pretty well for a right-handed hitter. Davis is about 6 foot, but he runs really well. 0-1 the count. Torres still the pitcher. He's nearing 45 pitches on the day. Here's the 0-1 delivery. It's a changeup, and it's grounded out to shortstop. It's fielded cleanly. Throw across the diamond is in time for out number one. Davis is out number one on the 6-3 putout. Fine play out there at shortstop by Aiden Munoz across the diamond to Jaime Soria. Good job by Torres there to use his changeup. He got Davis out in front, induced the ground ball out to short. That will bring up sophomore right fielder Jose Porras. Porras reached first and scored back in the second inning. He reached first on a fielder's choice. There's a first pitch breaking ball. It's a three-hopper, and it's booted by the shortstop. That's going to be an error by Munoz. And Porras, the speedy Porras, is on first base on the E6. Munoz had the right read on that. He came running in, but just did not complete the play. The ball hit off of his fingers, and he booted it right there at the plate and could not get the speedy Porras out at first base. So with one out, the Rockets have a runner on at first base. That'll bring to the plate Nathan Herrera. Herrera is 1 for 2 on the day. Reached first back in the second. He shows bunt, and it's a high fastball. Gets by the catcher, and Porras will advance to second base on the pass ball. That is a pass ball on the catcher, and Porras advances to second, and it's ball one on Nathan Herrera. Herrera with 2 at-bats in the second inning. He reached first on E2. The catcher could not complete the strikeout, and then he had a single, an RBI single. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Porras breaks. It's a breaking ball in. Porras with a big round at third base as that breaking ball got by Daniel Maciel. So Porras now with one down is at third base. That's a stolen base for him. If he would have gotten home, he would have been credited with the pass ball. The Lobos will now bring their infield in with Herrera up. And 2 balls is the count. Herrera shows bunt. He bunts through the ball, and it's 1 strike. 2 balls and a strike. Coach Alvarado choosing to go with the safety squeeze there. Not a bad play with the speedy Porras at third base. Herrera showing bunt again. Pulls back. It's slashed. And he pulls it foul down the third baseline. Showed bunt early, pulled back, and took a swing at a Torres breaking ball on the inside, and he pulled it foul. The count's now 2-2. See if Coach Alvarado has the contact play on for the speedy Porras at third base. This ball hits the ground. I can see Alvarado sending Torres. There's a fastball, and it hits Herrera in the left knee. It's a dead ball, so the runner cannot score. So Herrera on base for the third time here In 3 at-bats, he gets hit by a pitch with 2 strikes. And that'll bring to the plate red hot Adiel Aguilar. Aguilar scored 2 runs on the day, and he has 3 singles. Herrera down at first base signals he's okay to run. Good speed on the bases for the Rockets. Good speed at the plate. Torres comes set. Kicks. It's a first. Oh, and Aguilar has a big hack at that, and he fouls it off to the right side. He's down to the count. 0-1. Adiel trying to get 3 runs there in 1 swing. Needs a continuous smooth swing. Just stay through it. Don't change a thing. Here's the kick. It's a breaking ball that bounces in. Good job by Tavares Maciel, Daniel Maciel, to block that ball. Good read by Herrera over at first base, and he advances to second on the wild pitch. The count is even on Aguilar. Torres threw him the changeup. It bounced in. Daniel Maciel did a great job of blocking the ball, but could not prevent Herrera from advancing down to second base. So with 1 down here, there's a fastball, and it's skied to center field. This is going to be plenty deep. It's a great catch out in center field. Both runners advance and tag, and Coach Alvarado waves around Portas, and Aguilar will get 2 RBIs on the sacrifice fly out to center field. The center fielder, Justin Castillo, had to make a diving catch, and both runners with good speed scored on that deep fly ball by Adiel Aguilar. So he gets 2 RBIs on the F8. Scoring on that play, both Herrera and Portas, and the Rockets now with an 11-2 lead here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Coach Soria coming out to argue that Portas may not have tagged up, but the play was right in front of the second base umpire there. He viewed the catch, which was a fine catch by Justin Castillo out in center field for out number 2. But a great job by Coach Alvarado. He brought Portas to third and never stopped him. And Portas used his speed to score on the deep fly ball to center field by Adiel Aguilar. That'll bring to the plate Brady Dewar with 2 outs and nobody on. Dewar 0 for 3 on the day. There's a first pitch. Breaking ball bounces in wide. It's ball 1. Dewar back in the first, reached first base on a error on the second baseman, struck out looking in the second, and grounded out to the pitcher in that same second inning. He had 2 at-bats in the second. There's another fastball, misses down and in. 1-1's the count. Torres looking in, comes set, hands below his belt. 1-1. Fastball, and it's fouled off to the right side. 1-2 on the freshman second baseman, Brady Dewar. Once again, Brady gets a fastball he wishes he had back. He just missed that pitch. 2 balls and a strike on Dewar, Here's the 2-1 delivery. Changeup down and away. Now it's 2-2. Dewar fouls that changeup. It's a good changeup. 2-2's the count. On freshman second baseman, Brady Dewar. Dewar reaches. Rocket pitcher Cameron Brown on deck. Torres comes set. There's the backdoor breaking ball. Once again, he catches the outside edge of the plate. And Dewar is down on strikes looking for out number 3. For the Rockets in the bottom of the 4th inning, 2 runs on no hits. 1 Lobo air and 2 runners left on base, or no, excuse me, no runners left on base. 2 Lobo airs, 2 rocket runs. At the end of 4 complete, it is the Chaparral Lobos 2, your Goddard Rockets 11. We'll be back on Roswell's Talk FM, 106.5 KEND Radio, KSVPTV.com, audio only after this.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details, 2nd and Sycamore, and 1309 Southeast Main.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571.
Welcome back to the Lucinda Credit Union State Baseball Tournament here in Albuquerque, New Mexico at the Jennifer Reardon Baseball Complex. We have a pitching change here in the top of the 5th for the Goddard Rockets. Jaden Herrera will move from, or Jaden Fuentes. Excuse me, no, it's not Fuentes. It is Jaden Herrera. Will move from third base to the mound, and Cameron Brown will move from the mound to third base, so it's strictly just a positional change here in the top of the 5th inning. Herrera will face Robert Ramos, the Lobo left fielder, Aiden Munoz, and Salvador Robles. Here's Herrera's first pitch. Fastball bounces in, ball 1 to Robert Ramos, the Lobo left fielder. Here's Herrera's 1-ball delivery. Fastball swing and a miss, evens count at 1-1. Good execution there on the outer edge. It's been a strike that this home plate umpire has been calling. There's another fastball in the same location, swing and a miss. 1-2 by Herrera. Showing some pretty decent velocity here by the sophomore. There's another fastball just a little further out, and it's a swing and a miss. And Herrera has his first strikeout for out number 1 on the day. That'll bring to the plate Lobo shortstop, Aiden Munoz. Munoz had a 2 RBI single back in the first and a ground out to third base. A fine play by Jaden Herrera back in the third. There's a first pitch fastball in the outside corner, called strike 1. There's another fastball on the outside edge, called strike 2. Lobo hitters do not agree with this strike zone on the outside edge. And Herrera working at a feverish pitch. There's a 0-2 pop-up. Fuentes calls everybody off, and he makes a fine play in foul territory for out number 2. Fuentes with the F2 putout. And Herrera working at a feverish pace. As soon as he catches the ball, it seems like he's catching it on the rubber and kicking and delivering at the same time. That will bring to the plate Lobo DH Salvador Robles. Robles swings at a first pitch fastball, and he laces it out to left field. Fielded cleanly out there. I believe maybe the new left fielder out is Braxton Wooten. Braxton Wooten now playing left field, single by DH Salvador Robles. That will bring to the plate. Looks like we have a pinch runner coming into that ball game. As soon as we get a number on there, we'll get that to you. That will bring to the plate number 9, Diego Ramirez. He is the Lobo second baseman. Diego has a strikeout and a single today, so he is 1 for 2. There's a fastball in the outside corner, call strike one. Jaden really liking that part of the plate today. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. There's a breaking ball, splits the heart of the plate. Strike 2, that was Herrera's first breaking ball in the day. He finally decided that maybe these Lobo hitters have seen enough fastballs and flipped the breaking ball in there. 0-2. Delivery from Herrera. Fastball misses down and away. Good competitive pitch by Herrera. But Diego Ramirez did not take a pass at that. So it's 1-2 on the Lobos' second baseman, Diego Ramirez. Herrera comes set. Runner breaks, and it's a balk. Herrera moved his front foot first. All he had to do was step off, throw the ball to second base. So Salvador Robles, the pinch runner there, will be awarded second on the balk. As soon as I get a number on that pinch runner, I'll give you a name. There's a swing and a miss on a curveball down and away. Oh, God. Fuentes floats the ball down to second base, and Davis smothers it to complete the strikeout. Fuentes saw the runner stop, so he lobs the ball down there. It bounces, almost gets away from Davis, but it is the second strikeout of the inning for Herrera for out number 3 there, completed by Fuentes. For the Lobos, in the top of the 5th inning, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base, no rocket airs, and no Lobo runs. At the end of 4 1/2, it is the Chaparral Lobos 2, the Goddard Rockets 11. We'll be back after this short break on Roswell's Talk FM 106.5 KEND Radio.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Tournament, the quarterfinal division. We're down to the final 8 teams in the 4A classification. Down to the final 4 teams in 1A and 2A. 3A, 4A, and 5A are at the final. We have a final in the Goddard girls softball. They lost to St. Pius 4-2. Leading off for the Rockets, here in the bottom of the 5th inning, Cameron Brown now playing third base. Cameron hit a bullet out to right field the last time, a fine play out in right field by Israel Nieto. He takes the first pitch breaking ball wide for ball 1. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning, the Rockets leading 11-2. Torres now working 100% from the stretch. Kicks. Changeup bounces in for ball 2. Good looking left-handed senior here is Torres. Brown looking for a fastball in one spot here. Let's see if he gets it. There's a fastball that bounces in at his feet. It's 3-0. Lots of action going around here. 4 ball games other than this one going on, so 5 ball games at a time. Torres steps off before the 3-0 delivery here. Now we're back to it. He's towing the rubber. Brown's in. Here's the 3-0 delivery. It's a fastball in at the belt. Call strike 1. 3-1 is the count on Cameron Brown, junior third baseman for the Goddard Rockets. He was the starting pitcher today. Torres is set. There's a fastball. It's going to be a three-hopper out to the shortstop, fielded by Munoz. He throws across the diamond to Soria and completes the putout. Brown is out number 1 on the 6-3 putout. Munoz, the sophomore out there, stays nice and calm. Fields that ball in the high hop, doesn't panic. He's got a good, strong arm, throws it across to the junior, Jaime Soria, over at first base for out number 1. That'll bring to the plate Jaden Fuentes. Jaden 3 for 3 on the day, 3 singles, 2 RBIs. He scored a run. Actually, it was his courtesy runner, Peyton Pena, that scored that run. There's a first pitch changeup, and Fuentes is way out in front of it, off the end of his bat to the right side. It's strike 1. Jaden's lucky he got the cap of his bat on that changeup. Good arm speed by Torres on the changeup. Realized that Fuentes the last time took one of his fastballs and just laced it out into center field. Here's the 0-1 delivery. That's a fastball, purpose fastball. Moves Jaden's feet. It misses in badly. It's 1-1. Here's a 1-1 delivery from Torres to Fuentes. It's a backdoor breaking ball, called strike 2. He uses that pitch to good effectiveness there. Fuentes down in the count, 1-2. Fuentes now on top of the dish. Spread out, 2-strike approach. There's another backdoor breaking ball, and it's a swing and a miss. And Fuentes is out number 2 on the strikeout. Good job there of Torres using his secondary pitches. Started Fuentes with a changeup, had him way out in front. Had a purpose fastball in at Fuentes' front knee, and then threw him 2 nasty breaking balls to complete that strikeout. That'll bring up new pitcher Jaden Herrera, who is officially 1 for 3 on the day. There's a first pitch fastball in the inside corner, call strike 1. Herrera single in the first with an RBI, base on balls, and scored a run in the second. Struck out in the third. Here's the 0-1 delivery. It's the backdoor breaking ball, and it's called strike 2. Good job by that catcher to frame that into a strike. That one was pretty wide. But I must say he's been fair to that side of the plate. Those of you who understand baseball terms, the river out there on the left-handed batter's box side has been called a strike. There's a fastball down and in, and Herrera fouls it off down the third base line. We'll do the 0-2 count once again. Torres comes set. Here's the 1-2 delivery. It's a backdoor breaking ball. Called strike 3. Rocket right-handed hitters are giving up on that pitch, and it's bending around the outside corner there. And Torres sets the Rockets down in order in the bottom of the 5th inning. No hits, no runners left on base, no Lobo errors, and no Rocket runs. At the end of 5 complete, it is the Chaparral Lobos 2, the Goddard Rockets 11. We'll be back after this short break on Roswell's Talk FM, 106.5 KEND ring.
Check out some of the Markdown Madness specials you'll find this week at your local Farmers Country Market. 30-count variety packs of Capri Sun are $7.98 each, and boxes of Kraft Original Mac and Cheese are 5 for $5. In produce, Farm Fresh Super Select cucumbers are 3 for $1, and 5-count bags of Haas avocados are $2.99 each. In the meat department, family packs of boneless beef top sirloin steaks are $6.99 a pound, and family packs of bone-in sirloin cut pork chops are $1.49 a pound. These are just some of the Markdown Madness bargains you'll find this week at your local Farmers Country Market.
Are you ready to succeed? The School of Arts and Sciences at ENMU Roswell covers a broad curriculum. The certificates and degrees offered within these programs will prepare students to realize personal, professional, and occupational objectives, from ag science and agricultural technology to behavioral science, biology, bookkeeping and accounting, business administration, criminal justice, education, and mathematics. ENMU Roswell can set you up for success. Register now on campus or online at roswell.enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University, Roswell. Success starts here.
Ball one. Ball one outside. Jaime Soria leading off. There's another pitch on the outside corner. Called strike one this time. Much better pitch there. Soria 0 for 2 on the day. 2 strikeouts swinging. There's a fastball swing and a miss. And Soria is down in the count. 1-2. Herrera back to the rubber quickly. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball outside edge, misses just wide, evens the count at 2-2. Good competitive fastball. Soria just did not want to make a pass at that. Soria, left-handed hitter, wears number 24, he's a junior. There's a swing and a breaking ball, and he fouls it off his right foot. We'll do the 2-2 again. Good location by Herrera on the breaking ball, got under his hands, and Soria got out in front of it and fouled it off his right foot. So Herrera back to the mound. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Fastball, and it's fouled down the third baseline. Dangerous spot there against the left-handed hitter. He threw the fastball down and away, and Soria just dropped the ball. Thank goodness it was foul. Going to be a break here as left fielder Brady Wooten tracks that ball down as it's in play out there in left field. Like to see Cameron Brown over there at third base, maybe in a no-double situation here. He's about a step behind the bag. Here's the 1-1 delivery, a breaking ball, and it's a backdoor breaking ball, much to the dislike of Soria, but it's just like the pitch that his pitcher, Torres, has been using. He goes down looking for out number 1, and that is Herrera's, oh boy, 3rd strikeout on the day. That'll bring to the plate leadoff hitter Israel Nieto. Israel 1 for 3 on the day. He takes the first pitch fastball in the inside part for strike 1, called. Here we are on the top of the 6th. Rockets up 11-2. There's a curveball in, and it's pulled foul. Nieto quickly down 0-2. But he has proven today that he doesn't mind hitting in all counts. Quick reminder, if you have any Gateway fans out there, we will, right after this ball game, hustle down to field 5 and set up and present the Gateway ball game. Here's the 0-2 delivery. It's a fastball, misses wide. Easy take for Nieto. It's 1-2. That ball was in the right-handed batter's backs, as Israel Nieto is a left-handed hitter. Israel plays right field. He's a junior. There's a breaking ball, bounces. Easy take for Nieto. 2-2's the count. These left-handed hitters for the Lobos are tough outs. 2-2 delivery from Herrera. Fastball in, and it's flared out to center field. Great running jump by Nathan Herrera, and he catches that ball in right center field on the run. Nathan Herrera with a great read on that line drive out to right center field, and Nieto is out number 2 on the F8. Great play by Nathan Herrera out in center field with the running catch. That'll bring to the plate Lobo third baseman Nicholas Flores. He takes the first pitch fastball in the outside corner, calls strike 1. Flores 2 for 3 on the day. There's the elevated fastball. Good location by Herrera. Swing and a miss. Just under the knob of Flores is bad. He could not get on top of it. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Fastball down and away, and it's fouled off down the right side. Out of play. We'll do 0-2 again. The Artesia Bulldogs have already advanced to the semifinals. The winner of this contest will take them on tomorrow at 12:30. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Breaking ball misses badly in the left-handed batter's box. 1-2 on Flores. See if Herrera goes back to the elevated fastball up and in. Nope, he went back to the breaking ball and it misses wide. 2-2 is the count on Nicholas Flores, the Lobo third baseman. On deck is the pitcher, Carlos Torres. Here's a 2-2 delivery. Breaking ball this time just misses just wide. 3-2 is the count. 2 outs here in the top of the sixth inning. Fastball swing and a miss. And Flores is down on strikes. And the Lobos go in order here in the top of the sixth inning. Zeros across the board, no hits, no runners left on base, no Rocket Airs, no Lobo runs at the end of 5.5. The Goddard Rockets, the Chaparral Lobos 2, the Goddard Rockets 11. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com, audio only, and Roswell's Talk FM 106.5 KEND radio after this
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Picture this. You're behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground, moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever, and enjoying the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand what this feels like, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
The Nissan Credit Union 4A State Baseball Tournament quarterfinal round. We're here in a contest with the Chaparral Lobos and your Goddard Rockets. Goddard leading this ball game in the bottom of the sixth inning by 9 runs. Scores not 2-11. If the Rockets can manage a run here, the ball game would end via the run rule. The Rockets will be looking to make that happen with DH Marcus Rodriguez leading off. First baseman Donovan Davis in the hole, and Donovan Davis on deck and Jose Porras in the hole. Rodriguez on the day is officially 0 for 1. He reached first base on a fielder's choice back in the third inning, but he's been hit by a pitch twice. One of those was an RBI earning. Here's the first pitch from Torres to Marcus Rodriguez. It's a breaking ball, and it's skied here. Straight back, and it's out of play. Strike one. That was a good changeup by Torres. Torres starting to realize that these Rocket hitters are on his fastball, and he's making good use of his secondary pitches here in the bottom of the sixth, as he did in the fifth. There's another changeup, swing and a miss. Rodriguez way out in front of that changeup. He's down 0-2. See if Torres goes to the purpose fastball, try to make Rodriguez move his feet, or the backdoor breaking ball here. It's another changeup, and it gets by the catcher. Rodriguez is going to reach first base on the E2. It's a swing and a miss, strikeout. But the catcher, Maciel, could not complete the strikeout. And Rodriguez, the potential winning run, will reach first base on the E2. Coach Alvarado quickly down to the home plate umpire, he's going to enter Braxton Wooten. Will courtesy run, not courtesy run, will pinch run. So it must not be Wooten out in left field. It must still be Wakefield out in left field. Either that or they re-entered Wakefield, and now, well, then Wooten wouldn't be able to run. So we made a mistake there. Braxton Wooten is pinch running for Rodriguez at first base. Wooten for Rodriguez. And that'll bring to the plate Donovan Davis. Donovan Davis ground out to shortstop his last at-bat. Here's the kick. It's a changeup, bounces in, it gets by Maciel, and Wooten will advance to second base on the wild pitch. Ball one to Davis. And now the Rockets have the potential winning run at second base in Braxton Wooten. Ball one's the count on Davis. There's a flare down the right field line. It's going to bounce in. Wooten had to hold up, and Davis with heads-up base running there. It's a single. Wooten thought that the right fielder was going to catch that ball. Nieto did a great job of decoying him. But the Rockets now have two runners in scoring position. Davis read the throw in from right field behind him, and he just kept going to second base. That'll bring to the plate Jose Porras. Lobo infield is back at shortstop. Important if there's a breaking ball that bounces in for ball one. If Porras can hit a ground ball to shortstop, Wooten may stand a chance to catch, as the shortstop Munoz is playing deep. The second baseman is in, so really an odd lineup here. There's a changeup. It gets away from the catcher. It gets away from the catcher, and Wooten was going back to the bag. Ball two on Jose Porras. Poor read by Braxton Wooten over at third base. That ball got a good 35 feet away from the catcher, and he did not advance. 0-2 on Porras. There's the backdoor breaking ball. It misses wide, 3-0. Let's see if Coach Sordia just decides to walk Porras here. Would make no sense with nobody out. 3-0 to Porras. Nathan Herrera on deck. Here's a 3-0 delivery. Fastball bounces in. And a big kick back by the backstop there. It hit the back padding and bounced straight back to the catcher. So that time I got to credit Wooten for a good read, but it was a base on balls to Porras. And now the bases are loaded for the Rockets with Nathan Herrera at the plate. At a field like this where the backstop has a minimal foul territory straight behind the plate, but off to the third base line on the right side, you got to read the ball kicking off to the catcher to the either baseline to be able to get in. That brings up Nathan Herrera. He swings at a first pitch fastball and fouls it off straight back. 0-1 is the count on Rockets center fielder, junior Nathan Herrera. Torres comes set. Here's the 0-1 delivery to Herrera. And it's flared down the right line, just foul. And Herrera's down 0-2 to Torres. Like to see the Rocket base runners at first and second not even attempting to advance unless they see the ball hit the grass in the outfield. Their runs mean absolutely nothing. Want to see Wooten going back on line drives. And he's got to be breaking on any ball on the ground in the infield. Here's the 0-2 delivery to Nate Torres. It's a fastball, it's a flare, and that's going to do it. He hit a single over the second baseman's head, and that will be the ball game. Great job by Nathan Herrera, he's the first one to take the backdoor breaking ball, and he just flares it over the second baseman's head for the game-winning RBI by Nathan Herrera. He plates Braxton Wooten with the winning run. So in 6 complete innings, the Rockets will win this one 12-2 via the mercy rule. They will advance to the semifinals to face the Artesia Bulldogs. We'll be back after this short break on Roswell's Talk FM radio with the Rocket Breakdown, and then we will bring you the Gateway ball game starting at 4 o'clock. We'll be back after this short break on 106.5 KEND radio.
Are rates and inflation getting you down? Roswell Nissan thinks 0 is a much better number, as in 0.0% on brand new 2025 Nissan Pathfinders, and low rates on brand new Armadas, Rogues, and Altimas. Roswell Nissan is the home of the largest used car supercenter in the state. A massive selection of trucks and SUVs, including a huge selection of certified pre-owned vehicles. And now through May 31st, get no payments for 90 days, and payments as low as $199 a month. Think low, think 0 at Roswell Nissan, 2111 West 2nd.
Looking to start, continue, or complete your higher education journey? Join the more than 5,700 current Greyhounds on their journey to student success. Eastern New Mexico University offers the most affordable higher education degree in the Southwest, and New Mexico residents can go to school tuition-free with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship. With online or in-person degrees, ENMU is the right choice for you. For more information, visit enmu.edu. ENMU, student success, that's what we're about.
Welcome back to the Lucinda Credit Union State Baseball Tournament. The Goddard Rockets are victorious here in their quarterfinal matchup against the Chaparral Lobos, setting up a rematch of last year's 4A semifinal with the Artesia Bulldogs. The Artesia Bulldogs were victorious over the Hope Christian today. The breakdown of this ball game for the Chaparral Lobos, Israel Nieto was 1 for 3 on the day. He had 1 base on balls. For Nicholas Flores, he was 2 for 4 on the day. He scored a run and struck out twice. For Carlos Torres, he was 2 for 3 on the day. He scored a run and he struck out once. Michael Molina was 0 for 2 on the day. Justin Castillo was 0 for 1 on the day. Robert Ramos was 0 for 1 on the day with 1 strikeout. Aiden Munoz was 1 for 3 on the day. He had 2 RBIs. For Robles, he was 1 for 3 on the day with 1 strikeout. For Ramirez, he was 1 for 3 on the day with 2 strikeouts. And Jaime Soria, was 0 for 3 on the day with 3 strikeouts. Pitching-wise for the Chaparral Lobos, losing pitcher today was Michael Molina. He gave up 3 hits, 4 runs. There were 2 of those runs were earned, and he had 2 strikeouts. Also pitching for the Lobos, going 4 complete innings, was Carlos Torres. He gave up 7 hits, 8 runs. 5 of those were earned, 3 base on balls with 6 strikeouts. For your victorious Goddard Rockets, offensively today, huge days for Adiel Aguilar. He was 3 for 4 on the day. He scored 2 runs, had 2 RBIs. For Brady Dewar, he was 1 for 4 on the day. He struck out twice. For Cameron Brown, he was 1 for 4 today with a 1 RBI. For Jaden Fuentes, Jaden was 2 for 4 today, 2 RBIs, and 1 strikeout. For Jaden Herrera, Herrera was 1 for 3 on the day. He scored a run, had 1 RBI, had a base on ball, and he struck out twice. For Marcos Rodriguez, he was officially 0 for 2 on the day, but he scored a run, had 1 RBI, and he struck out once. For Donovan Davis, Davis was 1 for 3 on the day. He had 1 RBI, had 1 base on balls, and 1 strikeout. For Jose Porras, he was 0 for 3 on the day, but he scored 2 runs, had 1 RBI on a base on balls, and he struck out once. For Nathan Herrera, Nathan Herrera was 2 for 3 on the day. He scored 2 runs, drove in 2 RBIs. The second RBI was the game winner, and he struck out once. Pitching-wise for the Rockets, winning pitcher will be Cameron Brown. He went 4 complete innings in 86 pitches. He gave up 2 runs. Both those runs were earned. He had 3 base on balls, 6 strikeouts in 4 innings. That's good numbers for Cameron Brown there. Also pitching in relief is Jaden Herrera. Jaden went 2 complete innings, gave up 1 hit, and had 4 strikeouts. So your Goddard Rockets will be facing, I'm assuming, the Artesia Bulldogs top pitcher in Jack Byers tomorrow. If you have an opportunity to attend in person, it's going to be a good matchup. We'll see who Coach Alvarado decides to go with on the mound. But if you don't get it, if you want to see a pitcher that's being highly sought after by Division I coaches, you'll want to come out and see Jack Byers for the Artesia Bulldogs. This is Coach Villarreal signing off for this Goddard Rocket broadcast. We thank you for tuning in, and we hope you tune in tomorrow at 12:30 for the Rockets versus the Bulldogs. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day.
That concludes this presentation of Goddard Rocket Sports on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM. Sports on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM and KSVPTV.com is presented by Amigo Machinery, Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Central Valley Electric Cooperative, Dion's Pizzas, Salads, and Subs, Eastern New Mexico University Portales and ENMU Roswell, Farmers Country Market, Fergie's Plumbing and Heating, Maupin and Brown Dentistry, National Furniture Liquidators, Pecos Valley Equipment, Plateau, Richland Dodge, Richland GM, Roswell Honda, Roswell Hyundai, Roswell Seed Company, Trustmark Roofing, and Wakefield Oil. We now return you to your regular scheduled programming.